like, for a young choir, would this be a good selection, or would this be a more difficult?
Well, you might want to do more of it in unison than it's written, because this is the third revoicing. This came out in SATB, then it came out in SAB, then it came out in 3-part women, and now it's in 2-part. So it's very easy to take what you had before and not be having them wider apart.
That's what we do between songs and make them something for too long. Okay, we're gonna have to let top the whole thing off.
And I think we have some copies.
There's
going
just
around.
a few copies.
Oh, no, you don't have much of this one, yeah. A few. She's got a couple. She's got some. I don't need it, I wrote it.
Huh? Okay. Check it out.
What'd you say?
Okay.
I need it?
Hop on one foot. Hop on one foot. Hop on the other foot. Turn around. Turn around all the way. Here we go.
Jump up there. Any comments? Other than they're wonderful?
I'll comment. I won't direct, but I will comment.
Come up there.
You guys are so great, but as you know, when you're at a concert, we're listening and we're looking, and my eyes keep going to a couple of you.
Let me,
No, you go ahead. I'm just so impressed, and I think if I touch you, well, why don't everybody sit down? Let's try that. You knew that. hiding her. Boy, was she a surprise.
She
to
is
see.
my actress. She really
Okay.
is.
Stand up. And my friend back there, stand up. Your faces, you know, did anybody else watch these same kids? There's something about the way that you were communicating to the audience with your eyes. And I think that we have these two friends on our faces that singers can use a lot. Does anybody have an idea what they are? You use them a lot. Do you know what they are? They're right above your eyes. They're above your eyes. Yeah, and you have been making the funniest faces. When Mario was up here, you were like, it was like, it was a good thing. So, everybody raise your eyebrows. But raise them in a good way. Okay? You know, our eyebrows are our friends, especially sopranos, because our eyebrows can help us sing a little bit higher. Did you know that? You know that, don't you? Did you know that? Okay, so I tell my kids this all the time, that when you're singing a high note, I like to paint the imagery of a unicorn. And I think about the horn coming from here, because we don't want to come in on an E flat, the first note, or what was it, an E? I can't remember where that high note was here. But, yeah, that one. And just like you're doing, so everybody's going. So, when you're singing that note, think of the unicorn horn, and that's exactly where you want that sound to come from. Okay, but not a squinty. Okay, because that doesn't sound near as good as raise your eyebrows and sing it with me. And you did too. I forgot to make you stand up because you were one of my persons that I kept looking at and enjoying seeing your face. You sound so beautiful. And you should and deserve to look beautiful too. And there's just some things you can do with your face to make sure that you are not singing the note with a, now squint your eyebrows. Squint them. Can you do that? Make yourself look angry. You're good at that. Okay, so now try that. Yeah. Try that with the, ready? I can't even sing it. See, she can't either. She's laughing. So everybody stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Raise your eyebrows. Okay. You got your unicorn horn. You might be pushing the horn up a little bit, right? Because you're really raising it. That's good. That's good. Okay. So now we're going to try that. Are you ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Do they look better?
That sounded better.
Do they look better? And you sounded better. Okay. So when, especially the other song, I just didn't want to beat the other song, down anymore. It was so beautiful, that song. I'm taking that back to my choir first thing. Gorgeous. When you came in on that E flat in the beginning, I really wanted I wanted to say to you, think of your unicorn horn and come in and make that note come out right here. Okay? Sometimes little things can make a big difference. Just thinking about a horn, bless you, instead of, or raising your eyebrows instead of making a yucky, ugly face. Thank you. You're lovely. You sound lovely. And you deserve to be beautiful. You deserve to look beautiful and have everyone in the audience just looking at everybody's face. Just can't wait to see what she does next. Okay? Thank you, guys.
Good. Who's next? Sure.
Yes, two little things.
Go on down there. Right up there?
My name is Sylvain. I'm from France, but I work in Venezuela. So you know the big green one? You, okay? You go down Mexico, Central America, and here is Venezuela. That's at the top of the South America. Yes, Venezuela. Do you know where that song comes from? No, it's not. I wish it was. We have some amazing songs, But this one is really from your culture. But it comes from something special. Okay, what style is it? Yes, it's jazz, and it's actually from a musical. You know what a musical is?
Yes.
Okay, so let's explain. Just in a few words.
It's kind of like a play, but instead they sing their emotions.
Yes, that's it. That's a play. Yeah. This one comes from a musical. It was actually a movie with, I don't know what type of one. It's Shall We Dance? With Ginger Rogers and Fred Astaire. Fred Astaire, if you don't know Fred Astaire, Fred, like Fred, and Astaire, A-S-T-A-I-R-E, he's amazing. He was a dancer, he was a singer. This song comes from a movie. He's trying to seduce a girl, but they're really different. You know? And so one afternoon he takes her to a park, and it's like a skating arena. What do you call it? Skating ring. Yeah, a skating ring. And they sit down and they sing the song. You say, hey, okay, we're different. You say tomato, I say tomato. I have a French accent. You don't have a French accent. Well, hey, we can still work something out. So my first tip is when you go home, Google on YouTube, let's call the whole thing off. And you will find several versions. You will also find a version with Armstrong, Lisa Armstrong, and Ella Fitzgerald. Amazing. And just spend 10 minutes looking up the song and the scene, because there's a moment when they would do tap dancing. I can't tap dance, but I love it. And they have this tap dance with their ice skates. It's worth knowing. So just for your general culture, look it up. And the ball, I love that. And I'm not a singer, I'm a saxophone player. And you know Lego? What do you call it? Lego? You like Lego? Saxophone players and singers, we have the same Lego. Air. We build things with air. Okay. Pianists, well, they have those black and white Lego things. They don't really need air. They use air, but they don't really need it. We do. There's one exercise I do with my students to make them understand and to make them administrate the air better. First, the more Lego you have, the bigger and the greater things you're going to be able to build. So the more air you have, the easier it's going to be to construct the sentences and to construct the whole piece. Okay, so we have two important things. The way the number of Lego we have, the way we deal with the Legos in time. There's one exercise I do. We're going to try. We're going to breathe in, and we're going to breathe out. Let me explain first. And we're going to breathe out. And the first time, we're going to breathe out in 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in. And then we're going to breathe out in 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to add up and breathe out longer and longer all the time. Let's try, and then I'll explain. Are you ready? So the first thing, position 2 will be yes. We won't do it the whole way because it can last several minutes. I just want to do it again. Ready? So we breathe in. Every time we breathe in, we take 2 seconds. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. At the end, we breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on and so forth. Okay. Good, you did very good. This exercise, I do it with my students to talk about air administration we can get rid of all the air very fast. We can also get rid of all the air very slowly. But the key is something I don't teach them. This exercise is really for breathing in very quickly. Because when you breathe in 2 seconds and then you slowly empty your lungs, and when it takes 15, 20, 30, 45, you can make it last very long. At the end, you really need a big breath, and this big breath at the very end is a very dynamic one. And usually, if you make it good, and I didn't see any major flow, it's from here, from without any tension. So I am working administration of air, but really in the back of this exercise, it's really a tip to take a quick and big breath without tension. So that's something I give to you. Great. Can I add something? Yes, very quickly.
Sure.
Okay, you know with diaphragm? That's what you call it? Diaphragm. Do you know what diaphragm is? You know how to feel it? Yes? Okay. Okay, I'll give you something to feel it. Can you please stand up? The diaphragm is a big muscle. It's flat, okay, and it divides us in two. It divides the respiratory part and the digestive part of the gut. So it's really here. Please feel your ribs, rib cage, and you're going to put 2 fingers underneath your rib cage. Okay, try to push hard. Now you're going to cough. Can you feel something pushing out your fingers? That's the diaphragm. And you can do that here, at the back, here. Every time you cough, every time you laugh, do the same and laugh. Okay? Push the same. Okay, that's all I wanted to teach you. This is a very, very powerful muscle. And when it's at rest, it's like that. And when you breathe in, it tenses, and it makes your Lego box bigger, so you can have more Lego and construct more things.
I feel it.
You feel it? Well, thank you.
Good job. So,
who's gonna sell us all those balls?
yeah.
Toys R Us? No, they don't have them at Toys R Us. I had to go online, like specialty, I'm trying to think, that toy shop in Asheville had them. And I'm trying to remember the name of it. Opie Taylor's had
They
them.
still have them there, because that was
But I'm trying to think of the place
Ask
I
them,
can
they
get them.
Online?
It's a Hoboken ball or something like that. I'll have to look. I can't remember the name of it now. But I stole this idea from Stephen Hatfield.
Oh, yeah. He's got lots of ideas. Let's talk about one thing to maybe spice this up, then let's get to Oshawa Shop, okay? Stand up. No music. So, I want you to put your hands like this. I want you to go like this. Like, let's call the whole thing off. Okay? Right. When in doubt, use your right. Okay? At the other right, honey. There you go. There you go. Everybody's like this. Okay, so we're going to do the intro like this. Got it? And you're going to kind of bounce one leg, ding, 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 like, oh, brother. Right? Got the idea? So you're going to just kind of bounce. Let me see if I can do the opposite of that. Choreographic dicks. Let's get Alexis here. Okay, yeah. So you're going to bounce it like that. And then when you start, you're going to drop the arms. And whoever sings, you're going to go, you say either, right? You guys start. You're going to look at them, but you're not going to look at them. Okay? Now, you're going to have your hands down. Okay? And you're going to go, you say either, but you're not looking at them, right? And then as soon as you say yours, you're going to look this way, and they're going to, and I say either. Okay? Kind of like dialogue between adults. You're trying to get their attention, but you're not getting it. Okay? And then, when you get to let's call the whole thing off, then you're going to go like this. You're going to get back to that position. Let's call the whole thing off. Got the idea? And that's it. Why? Simple, done well, is better than complicated and confusing. Okay? So I think they can all understand this regardless of their Piagetian developmental stage, whatever, okay? So, put your hands here, like this, right hand up. Yep, like, Oh, this one's so cute. Look at this. Here we go. All right, so we're going to start. 1, 2, ready, go. And hands down. Now down. You're looking this way. You're looking this way. Hold it. Yeah, you're confused. Okay. You're not going to look away. You're going to look forward. And you're going to go, you say either, then you look forward, and you go, and I say either. Got the idea?
Except they both say either and either.
Oh, that's right. You say either, and I say either, and then do that. Right? Who wrote this, Lorraine? All right. All right. So one more time. Got the idea? Let's just get a couple of them right, and then take it from there. But I think it kind of adds to it a little bit. And again, the question I think after some time was, when do you add movement? After they get the right notes? Absolutely. Because we've seen too many groups that move, and oh, by the way, we sing, rather than we sing, and oh, by the way, we move to enhance the music. Okay? Here we go. One more time. Elbows up. 1. Look at him. Look at him. Look over there. And up. Okay. That much. Got it? Adds a little bit. Okay, because one of the things we want to do as directors and choral directors and everything is make the audience comfortable. And so on a piece like this, I think if we add just a little bit, it makes you feel a little more comfortable because you kind of are doing something, and we feel more comfortable too. You know, it's like people that bow when there's no applause. I never understood that, you know? You should bow while they're applauding, and then if you want more applause, when the applause meter starts to go down, then bow again, and then they'll applaud more. Okay? Because a lot of us are in this business because we played the trumpet or sang something, and all of a sudden the people applauded me, but, oh, that felt pretty good. I think I'll do it again, right? You know, so, great job. Let's get to Anschlussschah. Okay?
We do have copies.
And I think that's on my favorites list, too. Yeah. I'll give you a copy of that. I made a little, my 20 copies.